Sorry about the poor audio quality. The reason why I'm having to do this is because I believe they have sabotaged my either my audio interface or the software, because every time now that I plug in the audio interface, it will not record. It will connect, play sound through the audio interface, but it will not basically will not record any input from the mic. And I know the microphone's working because the signal is coming through the microphone. So I'm going to have to try and figure out what's happening. I see this as not a coincidence because my latest video got a lot of views. It had like 70 views. So my guess is they thought by sabotaging my microphone, it would put me off recording, well, sabotaging my audio interface, it would put me off recording a video. So I'm gonna detail what they're doing. So I wasn't planning to make this today, but due to the fact that they've sabotaged my equipment, which is a constant thing, and I have a feeling they did this. The reason why I think they did this is because I had someone comment to me on a video I'd commented about the microphone I use, because I was on a video about the microphone I use, and they asked me which microphone I use most for my rap vocals. Also, this particular microphone was not working, alright, and well, it might be, but I wasn't seeing any input on the device. It has been touchy recently, so right now I've got it drying because it seems very sensitive to the moisture. But I have a feeling they asked me that question so that they could either have people come in when I was out or sabotage with the technology, the microphones. So my SM7B works, but I'm not able to get any input from that through to the computer from my audio interface. For some reason, I've never had this problem before. It's completely flat. There is literally no input coming through the audio interface. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out what's going on. This is a constant thing. Your devices, whenever you're exposing these people, your computers are constantly messed with, your phone's messed with, even my MP3 player's messed with. So they're constantly messing with your devices to try and stop you doing, not just exposing them, but also if they know I like my music, right? So I guess they wanted to, especially since I got a track mastered yesterday, I guess this is their way of trying to piss me off and strike back for exposing what they're doing. So today, you know, they've been at it with the background gang stalking, you know, cars again with MI9. As soon as I go to this area, car with MI9 drives out, woman in the car. So yeah, still doing this stuff, but yeah, sabotaging my equipment. I don't know why, but I'm certain they've done this because I've never had this problem. Never had this problem. Now, reinstalling Cubase doesn't seem to be working because it's not completely uninstalling it. So it's basically remembering all my tracks that I've done, and it seems to be remembering the settings. It's working. I feel it could be the audio, something to do with the audio interface, because that is not, it's not sending any. I don't know, because the confusing thing is, I was getting input come up on the levels on the audio interface. So the audio interface was receiving a signal from this microphone, but it wasn't coming through the audio interface to my computer. The Cubase was not picking up the audio at all. So I suspect they've done some micro hacking. That's what I like to call it, micro hacking, where they'll mess with things. So my guess is they've hacked the software or the computer to basically sabotage my ability to record, because they're like, oh, he's getting good quality recordings about the targeting and I'm getting a lot of views. So this is their way to try and to sabotage what I'm doing. So I will find a fix for this. If I have to get a new audio interface, I will do that. If I have to get a new microphone, I will do that. You're not going to stop me exposing what you're doing, and you're definitely not going to stop me making my music. So this is definitely them. I've no hard evidence, but I find it not a coincidence. A day or two after my video starts getting a load of views, this happens. Because this is the kind of stuff that you'll notice it as a TI. You'll see how when you do something to expose what they're doing, they will retaliate, and they will try to retaliate in a way which will stop you exposing them on what they're doing. So I'm still able to record, albeit not as high quality, but I'm still able to record and make my videos. Unfortunately, I can't use my microphone because they've fucked with it. The software, they've fucked with it. I believe it's a software issue, not a hardware issue. So I'm going to have to try and figure out what is going on, because I don't understand why. I've never had this problem before, where literally it's not even picking up any feedback or anything, background noise, background hum. Yet my device is picking up the microphone's input because it lit up. I saw the levels light up on the device, but there was nothing coming from the device to the computer. The computer wasn't picking that up. So I don't understand what's going on, but I'll try and fix it. But I'm certain this is them, because the timing is too convenient, and you have to, it never fails. You know, when I do something to expose what they're doing, usually, and it gets, especially when it gets a lot of views, there will be retaliation. So you know, the last thing they did was hacking my laptop, right? Hacking my laptop and trying to disable my laptop. So this is constant what they're doing. This is the UK government doing this. It's not anyone else. Anyone trying to, you know, I got a comment the other day, oh, this is spiritual. God is saying something like God is letting this happen to you. No, this is not God. This is not anything like that. This is people in the government that think they can run these PSYOP, coercive persuasion programs on people in the civilian population and get away with it. And on top of that, think that they can silence us into not talking about what they're doing. And if that doesn't work, think that by sabotaging our equipment, that is going to stop us exposing what they're doing. But that's not the case, because I'm going to expose everything that these motherfuckers are doing non-stop. So yeah, sabotaged my software and my audio interface.